northern New York parts.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric, and I thought today we would talk about how to receive payment from customers. Now, what I'm seeing as a trend is shop owners doing this. If you pay by cash, I'll give you a discount. If you pay by check, it's going to be this amount. And if you pay by credit card, I'm sorry, I'm going to surcharge you with 3 to 4%, whatever it be. And it's not that I disagree with that. I just disagree with how it's being done. Yes, we as business owners, if we accept credit cards, the credit card companies that we deal with as shop owners, we're paying a monthly fee to have the ability to accept them. Then we're paying a percentage on top of that of every process that they do. It's so much, and it equates to 3, 4, or 5%, depending on the credit card company you deal with. So instead of putting your customer in the dilemma and adding more headache into your business, find a happy medium. And what do I mean by that? I mean, here at this shop, whether the customer decides to pay by credit card, check, cash, it's the same amount. And well, you could argue, well, you're losing money on the credit card because you're paying the credit card companies for that. That I understand. But that's something I have to worry about as a shop owner. I don't want my customer worrying about it. Well, the customer is getting, 3%, 5% cash back, and it's not, again, that's not my business. That's their business. But my business, the way I run it, is it's going to be the same amount no matter how you pay. And how did I come up with that? All right. So I've been in business for a long enough time. I know kind of about how much monies have come through, whether it be cash, check, or credit card. 50% of the time is going to be a check or cash. 50% of the time is going to be credit card. So what I ended up doing was just averaging. So if 50% of my accounts are going to be credit card, then tack on 3%, 4%, 5%, whatever it is to boost that up to so that you're at break even when you receive payment. And then average up the 50% that is check, or cash. And then you'll come up with a number that you're comfortable with. So you take the 50% that's going to be credit card. So where do you recoup that monies from that? Well, you're giving a discount over here to the cash customers, but you're getting, the 3% on this end that you're going backwards on. Now, if you're not giving any discounts and you're just going across the board, now the discounts that you're giving is going to bring this number down on this side for the credit cards. But if you still find that, okay, maybe your credit cards are higher, where it's 60, 75%, you recoup it in your hourly rate. Don't do it by making the customer feel like they have a dilemma of how to pay you, because we want to get paid as shop owners. So sometimes I don't care how you pay. Customer says, what do you accept for payments? And I told him, we'll tell them food stamps and canned goods, whatever we can get, And we had a customer bring in canned goods one time just as a joke and then paid us. But bump your hourly rate up. If you're like us, you're probably undercharging compared to everybody else. We're half the going rate in the local area. Most shop owners are charging $80 per hour. And that's because of the large overhead. If you keep your overhead down and your inventory's down, you don't need to charge that 80, and you can still make money. So if we're at 40 and I'm seeing that half or better our credit card. Why not just bump it up to 45 and then straight across the board? You see where I'm getting, is how to do this? When your customer says, how do I pay? Well, it's up to you, sir or ma'am. Pay cash, check, credit card, PayPal. Yes, get a PayPal account. That way, you're not conditioning your customers to have to pay a certain way or have to come up with cash before they can show up because they want to get the best discount. Or for the customer trying to figure out what the discount is if it's paid in cash. So that's my word for today is instead of having all this extra oofla, telling a customer because they use credit card all the time because very few people carry cash anymore, that they're going to be charged a surcharge for being able to do that, I think kind of gives a negative tone, right? All right. So I know it's your business. You decide on how you want to run it, but what we decided to do here is just average it out. It doesn't matter what you're using for payment method as long as we get paid. All right. So I'll catch you on the next video.